What? Hello.
Ja.
What?
Már elindítottad, azt néztem.
Yeah. Cool.
Gyere, erre beütött. Milyen hosszúra vágjuk? Vagy milyen rövidre?
Let's cut it to like fairly short. Like, yeah. The first cuts. How does it feel like being a celebrity on you?
You're funny.
The hair is slowly evacuating.
How does it feel like to be a sheep?
I mean,
Sheared.
feels kind of satisfying, I guess. It's been a while since my last haircut. I think that was in like December. It's going to be interesting to see how long it grows in a year. That light is positioned very badly for this. I look like I'm glowing. Ooh, nah. My ears.
Maybe I feel it now.
I can hear the light. That's really bad.
Oh.
You know why you can hear the light? Because it uses, if I remember correctly, it's because it strobes the light to dim it, right? So like it flashes it like multiple times a second, you know? And like depending on how much it flashes it like does the lower brightness. Obviously that was really stupid, but that's why you can see when there's dimmed LED lights. If you like point a camera at it, it'll like flash because the camera will pick up on that, but your eyes are too accustomed to the fact that that's a reasonable amount of speed for things to change in it, and they just adjust for it. But yeah, it uses something called pulse width modulation, I believe, which is the same thing that computer fans use to change how fast they're going. Pretty cool. But yeah, they also happen to make a sound when they are doing that because cheap circuitry. Wow, I look like half a sheep now. I had like 512 megabytes of space left on my SD card, so I grabbed that 256 one that I got for my MP3 player and just threw it in my phone. That should be plenty of storage space for a single video, I think. Dang. Massive chunks at a time. Oh, here are the bangs. Goodbye, hair. The hair is leaving. Look, it's almost gone. Isn't it a little crazy that I've been pursuing this strange adventure for 13 years?
Which is?
HarpNet. It's crazy. Dang, that's a massive chunk. What do you think about what I'm trying to do with HarpNet?
Well, it takes a lot of people.
It does. And I'm starting to get those people. I'm starting to find lots of very talented people that are helping me. And I appreciate all of them. It's really nice to have help because, man, it's so hard doing it by myself. I have so many goals that I want to accomplish.
Well, it's always a moving target, so that's hard.
It is. It's interesting how the idea has changed over the years.
Mm-hmm.
But it's always kept its core foundational value of making the world a better place, which is, I'd say that's my goal here on Earth. To be, words are hard. To do what I can to make the world a better place than I found it. Even if just by a little bit. How short are you going to go with it?
I was just gonna ask. How short do you want me to go with it?
Remember how short Appa used to cut it? What?
I'm not sure.
Fairly short. Like he would leave like that much hair left. I don't know. How much is this? Oh yeah, this is still pretty long.
Well, I don't want to make a drastic cut and then you change your mind.
I don't care.
Because if you want drastic, we have a machine. I believe used to do. Anyway.
That's fair.
I mean, if you want drastic, I can make you bold.
My friends were joking about that. It's like, oh, you should go bald. It's like, no, guys, stop. I don't want to go bald. The most I'll do is like a buzz cut. And then my friend was like, but buzz cuts look bad. It just like grows like a dome of hair on your head because it's all uniform. And I'm like, isn't that what I have anyway?
Ta-da!
Ta-da! Wow, look, I have presentable hair. That's crazy. Crazy how that goes.
Of quite presentable, just quite yet, but
Yes,
getting there.
it's less big.
It's a beta version.
Yes, that's right. I know far too well about what beta versions are. And how they're not quite like how they're supposed to be yet. The cutting of hair.
Snip! There was an ear.
Oh no. That sounds dangerous. And potentially bad. I'd like to keep my ear, if possible. It's useful for hearing things. Ow. Cool and good. Oh yeah. Hair. But yeah. I have a lot of plans for HarpNet this year.
Elaborate.
I want to actually incorporate this year and become a legal entity. And I want to start working towards saving up for the HarpNet headquarters building. And my goal is to have saved up enough money in the next 2 years. So not the next time you see this, but the time after, I will hopefully have saved enough money to buy a physical location for us where we can work and collaborate and, be HarpNet together. We're like a big family, and it's a lot easier to be a big family when you're together. And the plans for this year, I want to release Carmine Impact on Steam sometime this year. I don't know when. I wanted to release it in April, but I don't think that's happening anymore, because I just still have a lot to do, and the recent updates have broken more than they've fixed, but that is the nature of alpha software. But I'm looking forward to being able to release the beta on Steam once that's finished, and I also have a lot of plans. I've been working on a mobile app for the HarpNet website for about 8 months now, kind of in the background as a little bit of a secret project. And and I think that's going to be really cool. You're going to be able to see people's user accounts and stuff, and you'll be able to change your character cosmetics on the fly using your phone while you're playing the game in Carmine, and I think that'll be pretty cool, as well as other stuff it'll pretty much act like the site, but in a more mobile friendly interface, I guess, along with possibly some other features. I don't know yet what's gonna happen with that, but yeah. stay tuned for that. Yeah. I don't know. Talking is hard. Wouldn't you agree?
I don't know about that.
You don't know about that? You sure? I don't know. Talking does seem pretty hard sometimes.
Well, not if you have a lot to say.
That's true.
A lot of stories to share.
That's true.
All the origins and history.
Yeah. There's been quite a bit of history with HarpNet. I should go through and like write it all down and stuff. Because one day people are gonna be like, "Wow, I want to write a Wikipedia article," and then they're gonna have a hard time finding information. I'm like, "Nah, dude, let's get this information out there." Wow, that's looking really good. Thanks, Anya.
Yeah.
I assume Anya is speaking in English for everybody else's sake, as she normally only speaks to me in Hungarian, which is smart.
I figured it wouldn't be an enjoyable video if you're asking me a question and I answer in Hungarian.
I mean, I have some Hungarian community members. I could have just put subtitles. In fact, I'm going to put subtitles for the existing Hungarian that was in the video.
You're telling me this now, huh?
Well, you can't just assume the fact that I only have English-speaking people in my community.
Well, no, I understand that, but I'm like, well, I could have talked in Hungarian all this time.
I mean, you could have. Very precise cuts. Snip. Snip.
Thanks for the sound effect.
Yeah. You gotta have that extra depth. Ooh. How to move camera, please. Yeah. What fun things are you excited for this year, Anya?
I will be excited when I graduate.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. You're graduating this year, aren't you? Or supposedly. You've been going to graduate for like a year and a half now, right? But things keep coming up, and that's just how life is. Life is unpredictable.
Well, it doesn't matter how slow you go, as long as you keep going.
Yeah, you gotta get it done eventually. Like if you keep going, even if you're trying to get somewhere in like a car, right? Even if you're going 1 mile an hour, you'll eventually get there. You know?
Slow and steady wins the race.
That's
so they
right.
say.
But who's they?
Great question.
I'm transforming into a silly guy, into a mega Chad.
Oh, you gotta watch out.
Hmm?
Getting into being a heartthrob.
You know, that's not something I ever considered. I wonder if there are people. I'm sure there are. I'm sure there's people in the world that have like crushes on like big tech people. I never considered that until just now. That's really funny.
Brains aren't the new sexy thing, you know?
That's what they say. But who's they? Yeah. People do say that these days, don't they? It's nice to be smart. But it's also important to remember that you don't know everything. And it's important to seek advice, seek help from other people when you are like, yo, I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like that's a pretty important thing for people to remember, because people are like, oh, I don't know how to do this, so I'm just going to stop. And I'm going to not try anymore. And then they just stop. And yeah.
It's all about lifelong learning.
That's right. You gotta keep learning. Like, that's the goal here. You gotta learn and you gotta spread your knowledge. You gotta learn and teach. Everybody is a teacher and a student. Man, this got really philosophical. But that's okay, because that's what we like here. Pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about this year. I think the rest of this year will go pretty well. I'm gonna be getting a driver's license soon. That's gonna be cool. I'm turning 21 this year.
There you go, another milestone.
Yeah, exactly. That's crazy. 21 years old.
Stuff with all illegal activities.
That sounds like a pretty good idea, actually. No more resets. You're stuck now. Wow. What you thinking?
I am thinking about your lovely sideburns.
Oh? What about them?
Making them disappear.
Oh? Why is that? I don't even know if they're even vaguely hear the background music. I don't know if the background music is gonna get picked up by the mic or not. It'd be kind of funny if it did.
Well,
So much hair. Holy cow. Get out. We don't like that hair. It's nice music. Nice music to get a haircut to. So you learned mostly to cut hair from your mother, right?
I just watched my mother all my life. I never personally learned it.
Yeah, you just
Just
learned through, man, what's the word for that?
observation.
Yes, learn through observation. That's the word. I feel like that's a pretty good way to learn a lot of things. Nice. Hello. Anya has sleeves that hang down, as you can see, and they cover my face sometimes.
Well, yeah. It's all about the bell sleeves.
Obviously. They look nice.
It's cottage core, man.
Yeah! Gotta bring that classic and that modern together. Hair everywhere. Everywhere, hair, everywhere, hair.
And of course, it helps that I practiced on you guys for years.
Yes, that's true. That's true. You've had plenty of practice, didn't you? Unfortunately, I got home too late on Thursday, so this is Friday. And it was her birthday yesterday.
No, you did not get home on Thursday.
You're right. I didn't actually because I got home. I got home early Friday morning. It was like 1:00 by the time I got home. But yeah.
That would have been quite the show. Me half asleep, trying to cut your hair. Oops, that was your ear. Oops, that was your neck.
That would have been amusing.
Everything for the sake of the show, right?
Yeah, that's right. The show must go on. Man, I love and I hate the fact that you can very clearly see my sunburn. Even though it's a very light sunburn. Like, right here, down to my neckline, and then boom, just nothing. It's really funny. Watch Yellowberry's hair getting cut for half an hour. The video. I wonder if anybody's gonna like watch this from start to finish without like skipping around.
Can you tell that?
Yeah. YouTube has like audience retention stuff.
Oh,
Pretty neat.
oops.
What? What are you oopsing about? Most people don't know how to use it though.
You don't want to offend the creators
No.
by jumping around.
No, I mean like I don't care. If you jump around, then you can jump around.
You don't, but others might.
Yeah, exactly. So like, I don't mind.
Well, sometimes I just don't have the patience to certain things.
Yeah, and that's just how it is.
Or fine.
Yeah, exactly. And like, and that's fine, you know, because if a good majority of the viewers watch the whole thing, then their audience retention will be high anyway.
Is this a live or are you gonna post it?
This is a video. It's not live. The internet here is not great for doing live stuff, and I didn't want to be dropping connection all the time.
Oh, okay.
So I just decided I was gonna do it live, and then I'm like, I'll record it. "30 minutes.
Alright, we're almost done.
Pretty sick.
Mm-hmm.
That didn't take too long.
Mm-mm. Time is money, man.
That's right. I gotta get back to doing HarpNet stuff. Gotta get the site back up. Been working with Cade to get it back up. I was over there yesterday. Kind of getting everything set up and, getting reacquainted with whatever, and I got a few things. Pretty cool stuff. Oh yeah, also this year I want to see if I can get a Nintendo Switch dev kit. That's one of my goals, so we can release Carmine on the Nintendo Switch. And then from there, move on to the other dev kits until all of the support everything. I want to support mobile, PC, consoles of current gen. Well, I mean, it's not. I guess it's not next gen anymore because now next gen is current gen. So the PS5, the Series X, PS4, the Xbox One, maybe even the 360 and then the 3 and the PlayStation 3. I don't know how far back I can go on that one. I don't know how far back Microsoft and Sony are going to let me go back on that one. They're going to be like, yo, what are you doing? Stop making games for our 15-year-old consoles. Leave that alone. And I'm going to be like, no, it's chill. It's chill. Just let me do that, please. Thanks. But yeah, I want to make it run on everything I possibly can. And I want to ideally have crossplay for everything as well. So, say you've got a friend that has a phone, doesn't have a computer, doesn't have a console, they can play on phone. Got a friend that has a console, no phone, no computer, play on console, Got a friend that's got like a PlayStation 3, you have a Series X, you can play together. It's like, yeah, that's what I want, I want a massive, big ecosystem with everybody there.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. It's going to be a struggle because they like to lock down their ecosystems.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I'm not sure how to.
The logistics of it is going to be very interesting, but I will make it work. That is a guarantee. It will happen. It may happen a little differently than I expect, but it will happen. I'm really happy with the progress that we've made so far on Carmine. There's still a lot to do, but it's getting somewhere, for sure. And yeah, pretty sick. Wow, check out that hair. Pretty sick. Pretty styling. Pretty styling, ain't it?
Well, which is your good side? Well, which is your good side?
The side whichever happens to be on the side that is good.
Satisfactory? You want more off?
I think that's good. That's a reasonable amount of hair. Hair pan. I can't do this. I don't know how to do this. Please, hair pan.
Wow, it's not panning, silly.
Yes, I know. I'm right. You're pointing it at yourself.
Oh, funny. Okay. I guess I'm technologically challenged too. There's your hairpan.
Thank you. The hairpan's not actually a pan.
Not sure if I got it, because...
Yeah, you got it a little bit. Like you got the bottom half. It's fine. It's good enough. Yeah. Thank you for watching the entire thing. If you did.
Oh, show the hair.
Oh yeah, the hair on the ground. Let me. Wow, look at all that hair that came off of my head. That's crazy, right? Look at all that hair. That's a lot of hair. Well, thank you for watching. And enjoy your day. And be safe. Goodbye.